Hey everybody, I'm here with Jay D'Souza. How you doing, Jay?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Great, man. I wanted to make this video because recently both of us we partnered up and started a new Skool community. It's only been out maybe a little over 2 months, and it's called the Shirtheads, which is thanks to Jay. Such a good name. I think it's really funny too. How did you come up with that?
Um, well, going back years ago, if any of you who are in POD or have sold shirts before, oftentimes when you write the word T space shirt or whatever you're doing, sometimes we forget the R and it
Yeah,
comes out a different way. And I've also
yeah.
been called that other way, right? Once upon a time in my life. So it just kind of made sense. It's
Yeah,
just
it
funny
makes
play on
sense.
words. And
It's
I
funny.
actually bought that domain, like, I don't know, I feel like 10 years ago. So it just felt
Yeah.
like it needed to be put to use.
It has. It's been great. Like I said, it's only been a little over 2 months, and the response has been incredible. So I wanted to let people know about it. Well, maybe we can show a little bit, do a little show and tell, and show people what it's like being part of the
Sure.
Shorthead, and see if they want
Let me pull
to
this
be
up.
it. So I'll share a little bit. Maybe we can show like where we rank now, just after 2 months. I think it's incredible on Skool. So
Cool. All right.
here we are. Talk through this
So
for us.
on all I did was search shirt and we ranked number one. If you just
Wow.
wanted to do like t-shirt,
Yeah.
you can't really go wrong if you want to find us, right? Just
Yeah.
t-shirt or shirt, we're number
Number
t-shirt, we're
two.
number two. But if you just went
Nice.
to shirt, we're number one. So that's pretty impressive. I think
That's
that
yeah.
we're ranking already.
Only in
Um,
2 months. That's crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then you can just click on here, and it'll bring you to our main room about page. So
Yeah.
159 members, which is pretty nuts, I think, for two
I
months.
think so too. I wasn't expecting that right out of the gate. So that's
And you can
pretty
see
cool.
right now we have 8 people live on there, which is great. And then ultimately, it's my whole goal with everything I've done in with POD in the last few years has been to basically like shorten the learning curve for a lot of
Mm.
people. And I think
Mm-hmm.
one of our both of our strengths is like we're t-shirt designers, right?
That's
Like
right.
first and foremost. And
Yep.
I've been doing this since like for a living since 2013, and Juna's
Mm-hmm.
been doing that since how long now?
So I've been doing this since 2005, at least part time. I've been selling online t-shirts online since 2005 officially. I've been designing t-shirts even longer than that, by hand and stuff. But yeah, yeah, it's been great. So like you, I want to give back and help people who want to do this learn it a lot faster. So
And this has just been so much fun. Like we
it
can
has been
cycle
so
through some
fun.
of this stuff. You have our
Yeah.
social proof, how much we've sold on Amazon alone
Hmm.
or whatever. But like,
Yeah.
some testimonials in here. Thank you
Yeah.
for all the great ideas. Messing around with the whatever niche idea. We just gave them the courtesy of not sharing it. But
Yeah. The nice.
never could get it right. Didn't realize the design style was in Kittle. And like the fact that Jay just spent that much time going over ideas, creation, execution of my idea, is
Yep.
priceless. So, and it's not just tooting my horn there. It's just one of our early reviews, and we're going to be updating a few of them. But it's just what we do, and we enjoy doing it. And for us to take somebody's design, and then this was Juna's, and this was mine.
Yep.
This is what we're doing. We're taking your designs, giving them a level up, and then giving
Hmm.
you full commercial rights to the file. Like
That's
they're
right.
your files, so you can
We're,
sell the file if you want, or you can put it on a
yeah.
product and sell it. The goal is for us to get you, making better designs
That's
ultimately.
right.
So
We show you how to do it and then give it to you too. So we
yeah.
both are on Kiddo at the same time, redesigning your design that you submitted. People can submit on here when they're a member here, and we pick one a week, and chances of you getting picked are pretty high. So we, you know, give you that, and we show you how to use Kiddo. Not only show you how to use Kiddo, but we also have a Kiddo tutorial that we're working on. Probably the best, I would say, the best Kiddo tutorial anywhere. So we have this full Kiddo course. Nobody has it, as far as I know,
Yeah,
like this, where it's broken down into every single tool that's in Kiddo. So
every single tool. So you got
yeah.
from the Kittle homepage to creating a new product, and then we have the left side tools,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then we've got the bottom tools,
Yep.
and then you've got a Kittle AI, and then we've got the entire right side panel.
Yeah.
So, and then a bunch of other tools that are here and how to do things, and even from creating, starting with a template, for example.
Yeah.
So this is like probably like Judah said, like the most comprehensive, I
Mm-hmm.
think,
as far
Kittle
as I know.
tutorial.
Yeah.
And then we've also got a couple of other awesome goodies, right? So we've got some shared
Yep,
products,
yep.
some downloads that I know you've contributed a bunch to,
Mm-hmm.
and we've got our video archive as well. So different videos that we have from our previous design tutorials and everything we've done on YouTube, all in one place here that is, design specific.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun that way. And if I want to show you a little bit more about that, so you already saw all of that now. We didn't even update what's on the list here.
That's true.
With everything in there now, because we just haven't, we've been just busy with it. But
yeah,
we get your design level ups, as we said. So we'll take your design, redesign it, for your particular niche in a way that we think would sell if it was in our own shops. With full commercial rights, you got design tutorials, and then we also do weekly Ask Me Anything calls. So on Tuesdays we'll do an Ask Us Anything, and then on Thursday we do the redesign. So these are happening every single week in there. And then obviously we have an amazing community, and people are starting to get to know each other on a personal level, which is really cool. And it's only been 2 months, so it's kind of mind blowing that way.
It is.
It's nuts, right?
It's crazy.
You got all the replays. We have weekly design challenges and everything too, which is a lot of fun. And of course, we've got trend and style inspiration posts and stuff like that, so we can keep it's a living, breathing kind of organic thing that everybody kind of contributes to. And then prizes.
And I think the community, I've said this before in other videos of mine, I think the community is the best way, especially with POD, because a lot of times we're just like solo, we're the only one doing it, and we can't talk to our neighbor or family or friends because they don't know anything about POD. But because you have a community, you can ask questions with other people and that are going through the same kinds of things you are going through, and can help you a lot faster. It just makes you learn a lot better and faster, and can help you with your business. So.
You're so right on that one too, because like when we do this stuff, I mean, my wife is now into print on demand also, like she gets it, and has her own shop and everything. But for like the first 10 years, she didn't know what the heck I was talking about. She's like, I don't know. You keep talking about this, print this and print on demand. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. She's like, I don't understand it. And like, so we all have that version of somebody in our immediate surroundings, whether it's not your life partner, but maybe your kids or your friends. Like, there's no one to talk to about it because nobody understands what the heck you're talking about. So like these communities are so awesome that way.
It's so
even
cool.
to celebrate our wins, but also our struggles, right? And it's the fastest way to ask for help, that I've found out there. It's just, and this is one of my favorite pieces here is this map, because like we have like people all over the planet right now, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
We're missing 2 continents. So if you're in South America watching this, or if you're up here,
come and join us.
come join. Just so we can fill that map. But to say that we have this many people in 2 months has been pretty fulfilling here at 159. So
love it. Yeah. And like you said, it's a living, breathing thing. So as we learn what we need to add, it's gonna keep getting better and better, right? So right now it's a huge value, but I think as we learn more and more, we'll just get better and better at it. So.
And I mean, it's only $12 a month. And if you went for the annual, right now it's 40% off too. I think it's like $87 for the annual, which is a steal.
Such a good deal. Even if it was just the redesign itself, that's a huge value. But we got all the other things that we talked about too, right? So
well, if we give you a design and it sells twice, you're making more than the $12, right? Like,
exactly.
Pretty awesome that way. The price will be going up, as we get closer, maybe to 200.
Yeah, as we add more things and as we get more people. Yeah, exactly. So now's the best time to get on, but
for sure.
Yeah.
And then 40% off for the year is a steal. So
huge.
I'll stop sharing that. I think it's
I think it's cool.
Above everything else, it's just been a lot more fun. Than just having it purely design focused has been so much fun for me, because it's just something that it pulls us, designing other people's things for them pulls us out of our comfort zones. Like we've done some things, like I've done like recipe covers and I've done some things in niches that I would never have done, right?
Yeah, so like, we're learning too, of course.
Pretty crazy. 100%. I don't think I've ever made a fiddle design, and you know what I mean? Like so many new things, and it's just fun. And we're doing this on the fly, no kind of like premeditated thought process or anything. So it's just really cool.
We're going blind, and then we see like, oh, that's the niche. Okay, let's go for
Yeah, and so we'll do our preliminary niche research
it.
sometimes on the call too, right? Because like
Yeah.
I have no idea what this is, and
Yeah,
let's go
so we
find
can
out.
show you like how to take anything, and because that's literally what we're doing. We're just taking a
Yeah.
random niche. Well, I'm sure the person that submitted it did some homework about, how good that is, and they know a little bit about it, but we did not. But it's still so
Yeah,
fun. Yeah.
it's great too because I mean it's a live call with everybody there, so they can
Uh,
drop their they can tell us about their
yeah, it's been
design
so
in the
much so
chat. And,
helpful too, because sometimes on the live call they're like, what about this and how about this, and like, oh, and this last one that I did, I asked for help and people were chiming in and helping out, so it's really cool. Oh, by the way, if you can't make the live calls, we have replays, so you can go in on there and watch all the replays that we've done. I think we're on week 10, 12, 11, something like that, somewhere
I'm gonna
between
check.
10 and 12. Yeah, so
Uh,
we have that many live
yeah.
AMAs and that many live redesigns. I think we're on 11
Yep, I
and
think
going
so.
into 12. Yeah. So that's how many weeks we've been doing this. Only 11 weeks. So isn't
Pretty
that
new,
crazy?
pretty crazy. Yeah, it's been so much
Yeah.
fun too.
Well, thanks so much for sharing with me and talking about it. I think what we've done has been incredible, and I wanted to share it with everybody here. So yay, Shirtheads. This is awesome. Come be a Shirthead with us. I think
Yeah.
it's great. Yeah. Any last words you want to share about the Shirtheads? And
You know what? Just come have fun. I don't know. Check
yeah,
it out. You don't like it? There's no commitment. You got your,
yeah,
1 month. You got your $12. You don't like
yeah.
it? You can
It's not
go
not
do
that
whatever
hard
you
to
need to.
just
But
go a month and check out. We there's so many cool posts on there too that we didn't share, but there's a lot on there. And this is how you get there right here, the skool.com/theshirthead. So I'll put a
yeah,
link in the description too, so you don't have to type it out. But
or just go
it'll be right
to
there.
Skool and search shirt, and we'll be top.
Yes, we're at number 1, which is
Yep,
incredible.
it is.
Well, thanks so much for being on, Jay. This has been great, and I hope we, in the next few months, even get more and more and can help more people, because I think this is really cool that we can help people learn how to design better. And the hope is by designing better T-shirts that they get more sales and can, help their
For sure.
life that way. So, yeah. All right, man. So,
Thank
till next
you.
time, we'll
All
see
right,
you
buddy.
at the school.
Yep.
All right. Bye.
Bye.